What if I told you that every time you walk through airport security, hidden codes are being scribbled on your boarding pass, and silent conversations about you are happening right in front of your eyes? And this isn't just a conspiracy theory either. Most travelers assume the process is routine, a predictable gauntlet of bins and the sound of beeps. But trust me, behind the gloves, the scanners, and the x ray belts, beneath the surface of what seems like a simple checkpoint, there's a whole layer of secrets that most passengers never even notice or don't even know. But you're about to discover that what you think you know about airport security is probably just the tip of the iceberg. So stick around with me because in the next few minutes, you are going to learn 7 of the most closely guarded airport security secrets from United States, Canada, and across the globe. Starting with the surprising truth about what TSA officers can actually do, and perhaps more importantly, what they can't do. Get ready to have your understanding of air travel security completely flipped on its head from what you thought you knew to something different. Okay, let's kick things off with perhaps the biggest misunderstanding at US checkpoints. TSA agents are not police officers. Let's just get that clear. It's a common misconception, isn't it? We see them in uniforms, giving instructions. Sometimes they look so stern, and it's easy to assume that they wield the full authority and power of law enforcement. But here's the crucial distinction. They can't slap handcuffs on you. They can't force you to unlock your phone either, or give up your passwords. No, they can't. And they definitely cannot arrest you. Their job is to screen you and not to enforce criminal law. They are tasked with identifying prohibited items and potential threats, ensuring compliance with aviation regulations. With aviation regulations, and I'm going to distinctly say that. If a situation escalates beyond their screening duties, such as someone becoming disruptive, refusing to cooperate, or being a genuine threat, they have to call in real law enforcement officers who work for the airport or local jurisdiction. So the next time that you hear someone exclaim, "The TSA detained me," you'll know that legally they don't possess that power. They don't. What actually happened is they simply stopped the line. They held the individual and waited for an actual law enforcement officer to show up and take over. It's a subtle but incredibly important difference that fundamentally changes how you should view their role as you travel. Understanding this can actually empower you as a traveler, reminding you of your rights. Yes, you have rights, and their limitations. Now let's visit the UK's liquid rule lottery. For nearly 2 decades, travelers have been conditioned to follow the 100 ml liquid rule religiously by putting toiletries into tiny bottles. But what if I told you that in the UK, this rule is secretly vanishing, but only at certain airports? Thanks to the rollout of new high-tech CT scanners, major airports like Birmingham and Edinburgh have completely scrapped the 100 ml limit, allowing passengers to carry up to 2 liters of liquid in their hand luggage. The secret here isn't just about the rule is changing, but that it's creating a confusing patchwork across the country. The government's goal, though, is to have all airports upgrade to this liquid rule, but it has faced some delays. So that means the rules can change dramatically from one terminal to the next. You might be able to bring a full-sized bottle of sunscreen through security at London City, but get it confiscated if you fly from Heathrow Airport. So make sure you know that. This inconsistency, though, is the real secret. Travelers who assume the rules are the same everywhere get caught by surprise. So before your next UK flight, check the specific airport's policy. It could be the difference between a smooth journey and needlessly throwing away your favorite shampoo. Want to know why you are standing in a long airport security line and pilots, flight attendants, and employees just glide right by you in different lines? That is called the known crew member, KCM line, used heavily in the USA and Canada. It's one of those jaw-dropping perks that you probably never knew existed. And it's a stark contrast to the passenger experience. Flight attendants and pilots go through rigorous background checks and federal database verification to gain that kind of status, of often bypassing the regular screening process almost entirely. While random checks still happen for flight attendants and pilots to ensure compliance and maintain security standards, for the most part, they keep their shoes on, their liquids inside their suitcases, and their dignity intact. It's a privilege earned through their profession, designed to streamline operations and acknowledge their trusted status. So don't feel bad and don't be envious. The next secret is the human lie detector. What is that? You must be thinking. Well, while many airports are investing heavily in cutting-edge technology, some places are leaning into a more ancient yet incredibly effective security tool, and that is human psychology. In Israel's Ben Gurion Airport, renowned for its stringent security measures, and increasingly in UK hubs, technology often takes a backseat to the sharp observational skills of trained airport security officers. Here's how it works. Officers engage every single traveler in a brief, seemingly casual conversation, especially when they suspect you're acting different. They might start with a simple, "Where are you coming from?" or "What's the purpose of your trip?" But they're not just being chatty. They're meticulously listening for hesitation, watching for subtle changes in body language, any form of nervousness, or inconsistencies in your story. This is what they call red flags. This isn't about racial profiling. It's about behavioral profiling, assessing a person's demeanor and responses for signs of stress or deception. Travelers who raise doubts, even slight ones, are then escorted to a secondary room for deeper bag checks, document verification, and more probing. You'll be asked a lot of questions. This method, while incredibly effective at stopping threats before they even reach the metal detectors, is undeniably controversial, especially in North America, due to privacy concerns and potential for bias. Yet, data consistently shows its efficacy in preventing incidents. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the most advanced security tool is the human mind. If you think all airport body scanners are the same, think again. The technology that you encounter can vary widely from airport to airport, and even within the same country. Just so you know, in the US, newer machines are designed with passenger privacy in mind. They display a generic cartoon-like outline of a body on a screen with a yellow box highlighting any anomalies that may be detected. Just so you know, the agent sees a stick figure on the scanner, not your actual body. This was a direct response to privacy concerns raised about earlier generations of scanners. However, in other countries or older installations, you might still encounter backscatter X-ray machines. That's the old ones. These often produce more ghost-like, high-resolution silhouettes that can reveal prosthetics, medical devices, and other personal details, sometimes causing discomfort for some travelers. Then there's the truly innovative stuff. For instance, Israel's latest models are so advanced, they let passengers keep their shoes on, scanning for hidden blades or other tiny metallic threads in under 2 seconds. Very powerful. The takeaway, though, here is crucial. The security technology that you meet in Denver may be completely different from what you'll face in Dubai or even another terminal in the same city. So always follow on site instructions rather than assuming that you know the drill, because the drill itself is constantly evolving. Just so you know that. Now let's continue. If these secrets have already got you rethinking your next trip or looking at airport security with fresh eyes, then you know what to do, right? Smash that like button right now so more travelers stay informed and can navigate these hidden layers with confidence. If you don't want to be left in the dark, then you will love the ebook that I created just for you. And it's titled Travel Secrets from the Other Side of the Boarding Gate. And it's a bundle. You don't want to fly without this. I will leave a link in the description for you. You will thank me later for it. Now, for number 6, the one you have been waiting to hear about. It is insane, as I mentioned before. And this is about the secret dictionary. No, you're not going to school. TSA agents and security personnel globally have developed their own unique slang. This isn't just for fun. It's a way to communicate efficiently, vent frustrations, or share observations without offending the public or violating privacy protocols. For instance, you might hear the word hotel spoken by a TSA officer to another TSA officer, which is a discreet term for an attractive passenger. Oh, like myself, of course. If someone smells like they're bathed in an entire perfume counter, they might be dubbed Tinkerbell. And then there's the infamous code cat, which refers to a feline refusing to stay in its carrier. That's a cat, often leading to a temporary checkpoint shutdown. You'd be surprised how many checkpoint disruptions are caused by a rebellious cat darting onto the X-ray belt. Meanwhile, dogs usually trot through calmly, making them the preferred four-legged traveler in the eyes of security. These code words and inside jokes might sound funny, but they aren't found in official memos. They spread through employee forums, break room banter, and word of mouth, which is precisely why passengers rarely hear them in public. It's a glimpse into the human side of airport security, a way for agents to manage the mundane, the bizarre, and sometimes the frustrating aspect of their daily job with a bit of humor and discretion. After the devastating events of 9/11, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security recognized that aviation security couldn't be a fragmented country-by-country effort. They built a quiet yet incredibly powerful global alliance that now includes an astonishing 280 airports in more than 100 countries worldwide. What does this mean for you? If you fly from Paris, Seoul, Abu Dhabi, or virtually any major international hub to an American city, those foreign checkpoints operate under agreements that largely follow our US TSA standards. This means you'll find consistent requirements, large electronics out of your bag, powders separated, power banks over 100 watts, and random swabs for explosive are common practice, regardless of where you depart. This global coordination means security chaos doesn't end at the Atlantic or Pacific. It follows you across continents. It profoundly shapes how early you need to arrive for your international flight, how many copies of your passport to carry, and even how you pack your deodorant or other liquids. This interconnected web of security protocols ensures a consistent baseline of protection for you, aiming to catch threats far from American soil. And that should make you feel confident in flying. It's a testament to international cooperation a silent guardian that you can't see, but you definitely feel in every aspect of your international travel experience. So there you have it. Officers with far less arrest power than you might assume, the confusing liquid rule lottery in UK airports, exclusive crew-only fast lanes, behavioral profiling that starts with a seemingly innocent "how are you?" Scanners that range from privacy-focused stick figures to detailed silhouettes, an underground dictionary of code words spoken among TSA agents, and a worldwide security net that you can't see but absolutely feel. Which of these revelations shocked you the most? Drop your answer in the comment section. I would love to hear it. And share this video with anyone flying soon. And always remember, the more you know before you go, the smoother and less stressful your airport experience will be. Please remember to grab the travel bundle, Travel Secrets from the other side of the boarding gate. That's a bundle that you don't want to be without. You'll be glad you purchased it. And please hit that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss the next video coming up. And that is 11 secret airplane hacks flight attendants swear by. It's a deep dive into things you thought you knew, but probably don't. Safe travels, and may your flights be full of pleasant surprises, not airport security shocks. See you in the next video. Safe travel.